Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain starting on the front row. Busch is screen left, Chastain screen right, and the green is out at Sonoma. Chastain to the point.
That was a quick start there by Chastain. Kyle didn't get off to a good start, one or the other. Hard to tell what happened, but man, look at that gap he's already got. What a beautiful setting. You said it, Vince. The landscape. Oh, you see Kyle Busch off the road. He's going to lose that second spot.
I watched that 51 truck in practice, and normally they are hooked up and going. When I was with you guys at COTA, that car drove off the corner and drove through the middle. It did everything right.
Right, block the right, square.
Block the right square.
That's the spotter of the 66 giving him a heads up that he's got a challenge for the lead there, wanting him to get into a defensive position.
He
moves to the middle of that track. Oh!
Ankrum is going to challenge. Is he going to get the pass made? This is for the lead and that playoff point with the stage win. Majeski holding him off.
Such a good job by both of these guys. That is a tricky and slippery place to go side by side.
Ankrum chasing him down toward turn 11.
Both of them on the chip there. Look at the 66, nice and tight. He's trying to get a straight drive off there. He knows the 16 hadn't had a run yet, but his priority is get off that corner, and he did a good job.
And it will be Ty Majeski winning stage 1.
Way to hang on there. Way to hang. Save it.
And what a great run from Majeski and terrific challenge. Kyle Busch wasn't very happy with Ross Chastain's start at the beginning of the race. Let's see if Ross gets a good jump here to begin stage 2.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Wonder if that's first gear starting and maybe Kyle in second, or what did you see there, Andy?
I don't know. Ross's nose was right to the beginning of the Geico restart sign, and he just went. I don't know what you could be unhappy with, but boy, he took off.
Kyle did get a lot better start this time, though, than he did at the beginning of the race.
Getting the lap back, taking a free pass, and now he's in the top 5.
We saw Stewart do amazing things on restarts at COTA. Oh, we got some trouble with end finger. That's
Green still out.
That's a tricky spot to be in.
Was running 7th at the time, and again, see all those trucks go by you. That's got to be the most heartbreaking part. You know, you're losing all that track position.
Look at that big dive by Kyle. And look.
Oh, he gets Chastain to look in his mirrors there and miss his brake marker a tiny bit, and nice and smooth right on by.
Wow. Busch to the lead.
That was a textbook look to the inside. Had the other driver checking his mirror, as you said, Andy, and he missed the turn.
Track is not that wide, and when you see smoke up ahead of you, and there is Christian Eckes off track, and there is significant damage to the 98. That will bring out the caution.
That is a very unusual spot to be in the wall right there. There was likely contact, I'm guessing. He was running 9th at the time, and I'd love to see that replay. That was such a good truck.
Yes.
Off the truck.
Been a hotly contested restart. We'll see how Kyle and Ross handle it this time.
Kyle waited much further into that restart zone before he pulled the trigger there and was able to get a full car length and close the door on Chastain to keep the lead here in turn 2.
Ankrum with the move around Bowman. Can he hold on to that 3rd spot? He does as they exit turn 2.
Camping World Truck Series racing from Sonoma here on FS1, presented by Blue Emu. Oh, Matt Crafton going around. Whoa, it's been a tough day for a couple of the ThorSport machines. Saw Eckes get pushed behind the wall after damage, and now Crafton losing a lot of spots. Great run for the 98, the defending series champion. And Ben Rhodes closing in on the stage win as he navigates turn 11. No pressure behind him. 2 stages complete here at Sonoma. Ty Majeski won stage 1, and Ben Rhodes, his ThorSport teammate, has just won stage 2. Busch has led 21. Chastain has led 19, and they are on the front row for this restart. Busch on the inside and Chastain outside in that 41.
We heard communication from Kyle Busch's team. I love my truck. That could be bad news for the competition. We know how talented that guy is. And then this is a great area to really attack, as you see Chandler do on the outside. Oh, no! Oh, wow.
You can see it. You can see it coming.
That could cause a caution because of those tires being knocked out of whack.
Derek Kraus, Chase Purdy, they're up front, but so is Kyle Busch starting in row 2 with 4 fresh tires.
I'm glad they stayed out. It was going to make it thrilling to see how Kyle gets through them. If he goes around them or through them.
Yeah, good jump for Rhodes. Kraus trying to secure that second spot from Kyle.
Too much grip there. He's going to be able to have real good drive off here and be in decent position into 3.
By the way, Alex Bowman, who was up there contending for the win too, had a pit road penalty, so he has to start at the back as Kyle maneuvers on Rhodes, trying to gain that inside position. Can't get it for now. Oh, Ben locks him up, and Kyle's going to get the spot. Oh, and around goes Kraus.
Some contact there from, was that Haley Deegan that got into him?
Still green and Kyle Busch out front with Ben Rhodes now in second. Rhodes with an issue, Kyle getting around.
We saw in the background there the 38 got around the 66. Oh, a big one on the front straight here.
And Bowman's involved. The 30.
Stuart Friesen, caution out. And we're going to have that restart we were talking about.
Josh Bilicki was the 30 truck involved. There's Friesen to a stop.
The green is out. 2 to go at Sonoma. Kyle Busch gets a good jump. Maybe the space he needs. Can Chandler Smith catch back up? Zane Smith pressuring. Zane Smith on the inside looking for second.
And that's exactly what Kyle Busch wants to see in his mirror. Those guys racing side by side. But Chandler's able to clear Zane.
Majeski back and forth. And Kyle Busch begins to gap Chandler Smith.
The 18 drove way deep into 4 there, trying to make a lunge on the 51. That's going to open the door for Zane again, who late in the running is going to put himself into position. 3 wide at the apex of turn 7.
Look at that mess back there. Dust, dirt, fenders flying. Some big damage for John Hunter in that Ford truck.
Speedy dry, or we got a lot of dust kicked up at the exit, and around goes a truck at the exit of the S's.
Still green as Zane Smith pursues Kyle Busch.
Dean Thompson around.
No yellow.
You're clear. You're clear.
Through 11. Coming to get the white flag is Kyle Busch with a lead of just over a second.
White flag, here's the line.
Majeski around Chandler.
Some good battles back in the field as drivers try to secure the best finishing position possible and how that might impact their season. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch continues at the front, trying to win for the first time this season and add to his total as the all-time winningest driver in the series. He can't slip up. Zane Smith just a second back.
And he's not backing off either, Vince. You saw that aggressive exit at 4. He knows what kind of truck Zane Smith has. He's been really fast the second half of this race, and he's closing a bit.
You want to keep your truck in one piece and bring this thing home, but he knows if he backs off a little bit and the 38 even gets sort of within shot, he's going to touch him. Clear through the last part of the S is on the way down to turn 10 here.
If Kyle can just avoid the mistake here and keep Zane Smith a second back.
You got it here, by 8.
Heading down to turn 11. And for the first time this season in the Camping World Truck Series, Kyle Busch is going to go to victory lane. Career win number 62. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma.
And checker flag. Nice work, man. Way to get that win here in your final one. Yeah, feels good. Thank you, guys. Awesome work this weekend. Appreciate the effort on fixing all that stuff for me.